I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Ashley Seals is suing Damian Toller in the amount of $500.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may all be seated.
Ms. Seals claims the defendant presented himself as highly intelligent online, but says he was nothing like that in person, and says his lack of smarts on their first date cost her money.
State your name, ma'am.
My name's Ashley Sills.
Sir?
Damian Toller.
All right, ma'am, you're suing the defendant for $500 for reimbursement of the cost of a date?
Yes, I am.
All right. Start with you. Where do you know the gentleman from? Where did you all meet?
We met in an online forum.
What type of online forum?
Well, it was really about deep thinking, topics, just...
Genius forum. A forum for geniuses.
Yes. Yeah, the things that he was putting in the forum was just really interesting. He seemed like he was really intelligent, and I was intrigued.
Ma'am.
Yes.
No offense, sir. That was ChatGPT.
I found that out.
How long did it take you? I figured it out in 10 seconds. Just kidding. Give me a description of what was going on in these forums.
So we were talking about relationships, and some of the things that he said, I responded back to. It was questions talking about the relationship, how we grow from it, different things like that. So he ended up DMing me, and we took the conversation offline. So I was mentioning to him that I had plans one weekend, a Friday night, but I was going to have to cancel it because my friend that I usually go to trivia night with was not available. So Damian, the defendant, said we should still go, and he would be my partner for trivia night. So I got there about 5 minutes before he did. When he showed up, his energy was off. He didn't really seem like the guy that I had been talking to.
So you got catfished. Tell me what occurred once you all encountered each other in person.
So we went in, I introduced him to my friends. We had dinner. So after dinner is when it really kicked up. Trivia night is pretty big for us, and there's money involved.
Let me get some background from him. Sir,
Yes.
You want to tell me what happened?
Okay, Your Honor. First, foremost, the reason I wasn't talking, because I think I signed up for something I wasn't really ready for. Her friends, they wasn't my cup of tea.
Were you part of the Genius Forum?
Huh?
You were part of the Genius Forum?
Yeah, no, okay. I mean, I'm a smart person.
You're a genius.
Yeah, genius in certain areas, but you know, her friends, they were kind of like bougie, wasn't my cup of tea. They was judging me off rip because I caught a ride share there. And, you know, I got on the app 'cause I was looking for more, not app, but I got on that page, forum. I was looking for, you know, like, what they call them, Sapio people that was smart like me. And it just didn't work out that way.
That's not the definition of sapio.
Yeah,
Sapio, one of them.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah, sapiosexual. I'm all that.
That's being attracted by someone because of their mind.
Yeah.
Before their looks.
Well, you gotta tell her that, because I tried.
He's neither.
You say he's neither handsome nor smart? Man, gotta have some value to him.
He's handsome, but the intellect and the mind is not
Let
there.
him tell me, how do you characterize the interaction with the group, the forum that you're in, and then coming to the trivia game?
Well, one thing is I try and be real with myself. So I'm a realist. The skills that I have is more like life skills, and that was more the conversations that we were having on the forum.
Got it.
So
That's
once we
a
switched
lot of times that's a lot more valuable than any other type of conversation. But go ahead.
Yeah, so once we switched to like the trivia, like a lot of the things that we were talking about, I thought maybe she had more information on. And, you know, I was waiting on another part of the trivia, but we never got to that point. It was like one thing happened and all of a sudden she was just gone.
What other part of the trivia? I might be missing something here.
So it was so many answers that we had to answer before we got to the money. So when she called me and told me her friend was canceling, I felt like that was my time to step up because she's a beautiful young lady. I really wanted to take her out. So I'm like, okay, I got this. You know, I'm gonna take you out. But it was just like a formal date type thing. I didn't know I was signing up for the military.
Got it.
When you know, so it didn't go well.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
All right, that's one question. What else?
The sixth question, when did the American Civil War begin? He said that he thought it was still going on.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Ashley Seals, who is suing Damian Toller for reimbursement of funds.
Now, what made you think they were bougie and looking down on you?
The questions.
Because I can see that in her. She got a little elitist in her. Go ahead.
It was the questions, like I try and be
Questions her
responsible.
friends were asking?
Yeah, like to live right. Shit, I have a vehicle, but when I got, so where's your car at? And all that, I'm like, we supposed to be drinking tonight. You know?
What? That's right. You being
30
smart.
minutes.
Y'all good smart folks. I got a ride share because we're gonna be drinking.
See, life skills. See what I'm saying? So
Good point. Good point. Life skills, a lot of times, are a lot more valuable than book smarts. In many instances, God bless me with both. So, street smarts, life smarts, book smarts.
Yeah.
And you just a bougie, smart, beautiful woman. You're no street smarts. Or no livable smarts. Just kidding, not your life. That's all. Different people have different realities. And it sounds like you all come from different realities. Would you say that?
Yes, I would.
You and your friends come from a different reality.
Yes.
And they're not that they're looking down on you or anything like that. It's just different. People have different realities. And a lot of times folks, and I'll put myself with you, folks who haven't had the same means in their families over their lives, haven't been exposed to the same level of privilege that others might have. We walk in the door. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I saw right off rip, meaning right time you walked in the door, you felt they were looking down on you.
yeah.
A lot of times that's in our head, and that's not the case. Sometimes it is, but who cares? The answer to that is to beat them and to win and show them who is elite.
And we couldn't do that.
All right. Compete and see who's elite in that sense. All right. So you finished telling me what, from your perspective, what happened.
So we got to the trivia night. The first couple of questions, I answered them by myself, no big deal.
What type of questions were they?
They were questions about relationships. There was one question about history, a little bit of pop culture, those kind of questions. We got to the fifth question, and it was, what are AI ethics? What the defendant blurted out, he referenced some movie, and you should have seen the look on everyone's faces, a movie.
All right, that's one question. What else?
The sixth question,
6.
when did the American Civil War begin? He said that he thought it was still going on.
No, he didn't. He's just having fun, right?
I was, Your Honor. Because I was with a beautiful young lady. I didn't know it was,
Yeah, you was trying to insert a little humor into the evening.
Yeah.
You was trying to impress your friends.
Well, that's the wrong answer.
Your Honor, she ain't telling everything. Like, when I first got there, I knew it was something different because they had like a red carpet. They all had tuxedos on. I was dressed like basically how I am now. So
She
that's
didn't
why
tell you that it was gonna be that type of setup?
No, they take it real serious. Like, it was like a
Trivia
real
game.
Yeah,
Trivia night.
for the money, yeah. So
Red
that's
carpet
why.
and tux and dress up? Okay.
Yeah, we were dressed nice.
How much money involved? Because it sounds like y'all spend more money on your clothes than you're wagering in the game.
Yeah, $300. You win
So y'all spend
$300.
$1,000 to gamble for $300.
Yeah.
But the gambling is probably the least of the fun. I'm sure you all enjoying each other's company. Okay,
Yes.
and why do you want your money back
Because
from him?
he lied to me.
Lied about what?
Everything that he said, I thought that it was really coming from him when we were speaking online, when we would talk over the phone through text, but really it seems like he just had time to Google it.
And how did it harm you? Him being whatever you claim him to be. He's going to refute that, I'm sure. But if I were to believe that everything he told you was a lie, how did it cost you financially?
Well,
How did it damage you? Financially, psychologically, or any other way? Tell me your damages.
Yes. I would not have purchased a ride share to go to trivia night. That was $100. I bought a new dress so that I could look good for him. It was our first time meeting in person, and it was a date night, so I wanted to look really good. That was another $100. And then the $300 that we did not win that he said we would.
So the essence of your lawsuit is if he was smarter,
Yes.
he wouldn't owe you any money.
Yes,
So
because
this is based on the level of intelligence. If he was, would you want more money if he was even less intelligent than you already think he is?
Maybe.
Perhaps, huh?
maybe.
He said the
Maybe.
less he's intelligent, the more money you should get.
Yeah. He wasted my time.
Anything else you want to tell me?
He insisted that we go. I didn't offer to take him.
Coming up,
That's all right. He went to the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
Well,
He
they didn't
knows
teach him how
life.
to fake it till you make it because according to him, the Civil War is still going on.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Ashley Seals, who is suing Damian Toller for reimbursement of funds.
What makes you feel he embarrassed you?
Well,
Someone say something? One of them other bougie friends of yours said something? One of them other elitists?
well, after
After
he,
y'all got through peppering him about what university you go to, what industry are you in? That's how the bougie folks talk. That's the first thing they want to know. What university did you go to? I mean, they used to ask me that before I out-competed all of them. What did clients come in? I said, them clients, what university? I said, them clients don't come in here asking about what university I went to. Them clients say, can you get my behind off? They come in and say, Greg Mathis, I heard you one of the best defense attorneys in town. Can you get me off? Mm-hmm. Well, I went to a poor law school. I don't care what law school you went to. I heard you ain't lost a case. Can you get me off? Mm-hmm. Tell your bougie friends that. They don't ask about education when you get in there. Have you been to Harvard? Oh, he didn't. He went to a regional university.
And that was it.
That's how y'all talk. Where did you go? Watch this.
Brown University.
Oh! One of the top 10 universities in the world. Well, the rest of your friends went to Ivy League schools too?
Yes.
That's all right. He went to a school that gave him a lot more education on life than you all did. He went to the school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
Well,
He
they didn't
knows
teach him how
life.
to fake it till you make it
That's right.
because according to him, the Civil War is still going on.
I don't believe that.
Coming up,
When did the Civil War end? Please, I beg you, don't do me like this.
I mean-
Don't do this to us on national TV, sir. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Ashley Seals, who is suing Damian Toller for reimbursement of funds.
When did the Civil War end?
I'm not big on that kind of stuff. I got life skills. That's what I told her from the jump.
It ended around slavery, and when slavery ended.
Okay.
Please, please, I beg you.
All right.
Don't do me like this.
Don't
do this to us on national TV, sir.
It's a war going. I'm from Detroit.
Take him in the back and tell him I can't let you do this, man. No. Yes, I can. America, here's your education system. You went to public school, didn't you?
Detroit.
There you go, Detroit Public Schools. I can't say much about that because that's my dear city, and I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. I don't care if they say we have the worst public school system in America, and the reason is because of money, if that's the case. But nonetheless, so I'm proud that you were able to make it through that fire and come out here and even interact and be able to fake it enough to make them think you're a genius.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now that's the survival part of Detroit. We're resourceful. Mm-hmm. We have survival skills. And that's what I tell young men like you or men and others is that you have to recognize that you are just as good as another person. We don't care what their status, their economic income is, the education they have. I have to think about all that at one time. All you little bougie folks got to do is go to college and have fun.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. We should not resent people who have made it out and have become successful. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of any of your friends that have had a high-level education and who present themselves in the highest level of dignity and professionalism. Not just playing games when I talk this bougie stuff, but I want you to know that everyone is or should be proud of you and your friends who've achieved this level of success to where you all have formed a genius club. And you even let a street guy from Detroit join that genius club, so they can't be that bougie to let you join.
I mean, I just feel like I probably bit off a little more than I could chew.
Don't feel that way. Stop it. Stop it. That's what I'm telling you. You can't feel that way. You got to feel like, oh, they wasn't ready for me. So there it is, $500. I will grant you your judgment, however, because I believe he catfished you. Have a good day.
All rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant has been ordered to pay $500.
I still want to take you out.
No, thank you.
Well, that's that. We can head out this way after you, miss. Grab your belongings.
Thank you.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.